hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third-and-long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Looking deep down to the left. He makes the grab. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quick throw to the left. Downfield shot.
Could have caught that.
Incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Tackled quickly after the catch. She'll be short of the marker. Challenging spot for the offense. He's 3rd down and the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Let's it fly to the wide. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver.
We finna have an injury.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield.
Albert.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to throw, and he put it on target.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Wait, y'all, wait.
What a pitch and catch by...
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options.
Back in
Menu
receiver
narration
for a
options.
big
I
game for this
Selected.
offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but
I
a
am
solid
back.
gain on that pass. That completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't
Oh
get
my
him up
God,
in the end
Wilson!
zone. A missed opportunity. Now sets up third down here in the red zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Sorry, my game was lagging.
That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern with this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in and
Oh,
makes
oh, touchdown.
Touchdown, Nick Shipman. A great catch and run for 6. The offense looking for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Welcome for pizza.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
That's no fair.
And they get the completion. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid game there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in the field. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Oh, his plate.
Here's the second down play.
Wait. I had to close the refrigerator door.
Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left.
Church, you just stop.
Chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Navy! First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as...
Yeah, we might lose.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.